is the Bristol Flyers Podcast.
Hello, welcome to the Bristol Flyers Podcast. We are powered by Matchday Live. I'm Joel Osborne and he is Sam Hardy. Sam, how are we?
I am excellent, thank you, Jolie. I am buzzing / upset about what happened on Sunday.
So, a bit of context here for the listener. We are actually, because we're away with the podcast for the next 2 weeks, Sam and I are recording these podcast intros before we even know what's happened. So this is our SLB Trophy Final episode. Right now, you're listening to this podcast. We could be SLB Trophy champions, or we could have lost in the SLB Trophy Final. We don't know, because we're recording this in the past.
But you will know, and also this whole episode is going to be about exactly what happened today. I think, like, we've had a great day, Joel, regardless. That's what I think.
The trophy finals, like last time we were at the cup final, it was always an incredible day. So a bit of a rundown as to what you can expect from this episode. Was we put together a very rough plan as to what we want this episode, what we want to get out of this episode. So essentially, myself, Sam, producer Dan are all going to be at the trophy final. We are going to be going about our days and seeing who we can speak to. Sam's going to have a chat with some sponsors, some partners, maybe some VIPs at the trophy final. I'm going to be on the supporters bus documenting my day, maybe have a chat with some fans, be in the media section. Maybe I'll speak to some members of the media, get some predictions, and document the whole day as in general. And producer Dan, you are working behind the scenes for Brandvox, and you are going to bring the production side of things to life.
Sure am. Yep, taking you inside the truck, inside the production area, chatting to maybe a few famous faces from basketball, in the current day. So yeah, it should be quite good.
Yeah. Well, so fingers crossed we've already got the win, and if we have got the win, this will be a great episode. Even if we've lost, it'll be a good episode as well. But I think without further ado, we should probably just get straight to it, shouldn't we, Sam?
Let's get to the news.
Well, it's not the news, but let's get to the story of our 2025 SLB Trophy Final.
This is the Bristol Flyers Podcast.
What's up, Flyers fans? This is the part of the podcast where we tell you all about our brand new podcast sponsor, Matchday Live. So Matchday Live is essentially a Netflix-style OTT platform that sporting clubs and organisations can monetize their own content and bring fans closer to the action. They help sporting teams and organisations become the broadcaster with live streaming and on-demand solution tailored to the world of sports, deeper insights, richer monetization capabilities, and active support to ensure your fans are never in the dark. We're actually working with Matchday Live right now, Sam, to build a brand new Bristol Flyers TV platform that will hopefully be coming next season. But it's not just the Flyers that Matchday Live are working with, because they work with a whole bunch of other sporting teams and organisations, including Bristol City, Chesterfield FC, and our good friends at the Bristol Pitbulls Ice Hockey Club. So if you want to find more about how you can enhance your content with your own OTT platform, courtesy of Matchday Live, you can reach out to their sales team, sales@matchdaymediagroup.com. That's sales@matchdaymediagroup.com.
This is the Bristol Flyers Podcast.
Well, good morning. This is a surprise, isn't it? Normally supposed to be Sam and Joel. They're not going to be up for a while yet because it is 5:55 a.m. Oh, it's early. But we love the game. That's why we're doing this. Yep, I'm going to keep telling myself that as I drive to Birmingham. Call time for us doing the stream on DAZN is 8 a.m. because we're covering the women's game and the boys later on. So it's an early start, but we persevere. So we are on the road. By the way, I should preface this by saying I'm not very good at these things. Joel has asked me to sort of document the day. I don't really know what I'm doing, so this is just sort of a ramble, really. But yeah, it says I'm going to be there about sort of 7:30, 20 to 8, something like that. And I was just thinking about what today has in store. We've got like 7 cameras today, which is a lot. Normally, for Flyers TV, we have 3. So yeah, lots of coverage of today's final. And then I think all of us really are just hoping it goes well. Hope it goes well for the Flyers, obviously I am. But as a stream, we're hoping it just goes really well because this is the first one, the first name on the SLB trophy, and the first DAZN final as well. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. When I get to, I probably won't talk much now because I should probably concentrate on driving. I am hands-free, just before anybody thinks that I'm holding this whilst driving. I'm not, as a police car goes past there, which is great. So yeah, hopefully when I get there I will show you what I'm looking at, and hopefully the sun's come up by then, because at the moment it's pretty dark. But yeah, see you in Birmingham.
Good morning, Flyers fans, and hello. We are on our way to Birmingham right now. Oh my goodness me, the weather is atrocious, but that cannot bring our spirits down. It is final day, and I am absolutely buzzing to see the Flyers in action in Birmingham Utilita today. Quick update, Joel's woken up this morning, and let's just say he is firing on all/both cylinders with a sickness bug. Bless him. So apologies, Joel isn't going to make his way up to Birmingham today, which is pretty sad. So annoyingly, you're going to get a little bit of me today, but that's all right. We'll still have some fun.
Hello, future Joel here. I'm editing the podcast right now. Bit of a story time for you. On the morning of the final, I actually woke up with the worst stomach bug I've had in ages. And I honestly could not even get up, and I was absolutely gutted that I couldn't make the final. I also could not make the Azania trip either, so next week's episode will be a bit interesting. We might take a week off next week. But I am on the mend. I am editing the podcast right now here. The edit's almost ready, but I think without further ado, let's get back to this week's episode.
We have about an hour and 19 left on the journey. We should get there just before midday, catch the women's action, hopefully catch some of the slam dunk action, and hopefully we'll be speaking to plenty of the fans today. Excited to get my new blue t-shirt, sponsored by Loyal to the Game and Thatchers. Love those guys, and can't wait to see you all there. And if you're not there, hopefully you get a chance to watch on DAZN.
Okay, update. It is 8:04 and we are here. So should we do the walk-in that nobody else gets to do? Through the tradesman's entrance as we make our way out into the arena. Okay, I'm backstage. I'm going to show you the two different areas that we've got. So this way is, make sure I don't run into anybody, the arena. Fancy, but I'm not really going to be in that bit because I'm in this bit in our production truck. Jesse is one of the main, what are we going to call you, Jesse? Engineer today? Technician? Something like that?
Bit of graphics, bit of engineering, bit of this, bit of that. We do a bit of everything here, don't we?
We do indeed. Now, Jesse, people want to know how long it takes to actually rig this entire thing. You've been here all weekend.
Yes, we arrived midday yesterday and we left at about 8 when the place closed. So it was about an 8-hour rig yesterday. And then we arrived, 8 this morning, and the game starts at 12:30, so it's another 4 hours today before we go on air. So, yeah, there's a lot of prep.
It's a lot. Can we have a look inside the truck?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we're going in. Going under. Hello. We're inside. This is the production truck. This is where all the magic's going to happen later on. Live on DAZN. Kevin doesn't like being on camera, so I'm not going to show Kevin. I'll just show the truck. There we go. It's just been described as a shy wizard. But there we go. Okay, I found some more people to chat to. It's Drew and Azania. Bad news, guys. Joel hasn't made it. He's not feeling very well.
Oh, no, Joe. Hey, rest up. We got this for you. We will be able to console you after this Flyers loss.
Oh.
I forget he's a Newcastle babe. I'm going with Bristol.
Oh, right. I thought we were supposed to be on the same team.
Oh, my bad. Newcastle.
Okay, there we go.
I was going to ask you about predictions. Obviously, Drew, you must. Has your opinion changed? We had you on the pod last week. Has your opinion changed?
You know what? To be honest, I really don't know who's going to win. This is literally a coin toss, and the good thing about it is that both teams have an equal opportunity of winning, which we haven't seen in the last couple of years.
And Azania, you are back in Bristol?
I am. I think I'm going with Bristol. But same with Drew, in the fact of everyone has to play well for Bristol. I think they're well coached. I think this is going to be a chess match between the two coaches. Kapoulis will be, have his team ready. 20 years, I think it's time. But also a great story, and just I feel like Bristol can take it home.
The story is there, isn't it? I'll tell you what's also there. If we can just get between you both, look at the trophies, by the way.
Oh, there we
go.
Look at that.
This is MVP trophies in the middle for.
Oh, that's just the MVP. That's the MVP.
Will that belong to Keedy Johnson after this day? We shall see.
Yeah. Who do you think? So MVP, you think Keedy could be up there?
I think if it's Bristol, it will be Keedy. If it's Newcastle, it'll be Mike. Just because their games really translate to this stage, they can get downhill, they can get to the basket, they can also get to the free throw line, which will give them confidence for the outside shot. So they both can score at 3 levels, and so that's why I like them as the favorites.
Nice. Okay, well, just talk to us about your role then today. Obviously, you guys are hosting both finals, men's and women's final, of course. Tell us about that. How are we feeling? Nervous? Excited?
I'm not going to lie. I was doing my makeup in the mirror this morning, and all of a sudden I went, I was like, I'm nervous. And I used to get nervous for playing, but you never get rid of the nerves. You never get rid of the butterflies, because those are all like good feelings. So we're here super early. We've got rehearsals. We are host and co-host. And then I'm sideline reporting as well. So I'm going to be in the mix of the coaches' huddles, and then halftime reporting as well. So it'll be really cool. Our first show together.
We got a little taste last year at the All-Star game, and so it's nice to have season 2. But I'm actually excited. Like, I got butterflies in the stomach, but as soon as the red light come on, just like when you play, you throw the ball up, you get to go. But what makes me comfortable, because this is a new role for me, is that I'm working with someone that I worked with before. I know her cadence, I know her personality, and so I'm excited to bounce off of her today.
Well, good luck, guys. Have a great show, both shows. Enjoy, and we'll see you on the other side.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Peace out.
Bye.
All right, an idea now, hopefully you can hear me, of what I'm looking at. I'm on replays today, so my job is to create those fancy pictures that you might see on the stream later on, the end of the different quarters and all that. There's the team in the truck. Not actually in the truck, just on the outside. So, where I belong, really, on the outside of things. But yeah, the guys are getting ready. We're going to do a rehearsal very shortly. Okay, we're live, folks. Let me take you inside the truck. Don't know if you can see much in there, but they're live. Jesse's there doing the graphics. You can't really hear Kevin so well because it's very loud in here, very loud. But we are live, folks. It is 3 minutes past 3. I'm sure Sam is out there right now, probably dillying-dallying out there, chatting to somebody, I'm sure, out on the court.
Never guess who I found.
Hey man, how's it going?
Mr. Walshe himself. How are we doing?
Well, I'm just about to get some sustenance, so I'll be better after the sustenance.
What are we looking at? What's the sort of thing you're looking for?
Well, we were going to go coffee, decaf latte, but the domestic engineers has found a better place, so I'm just in the moment of saying, black coffee, please, my love.
Oh, you're in. How are you feeling about today's game? Who's going to win?
Yeah, quietly settled. I think as long as they can play their game, they can enjoy themselves, they'll do well. I think if they get any form of tension, I think they'll struggle. So they just need to relax.
How's Evan feeling?
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's kind of the kid that he's used to playing NCAA with these numbers. And a lot of the kids, I think, that played NCAA, they're used to 10,000. So they're good. I mean, I think he's good. That's unusual for an SLB game, but no, he's calm, I think. He's pretty calm.
Love that. Well, it's so nice to chat to you. Enjoy your sustenance. We'll catch up soon, all right?
Yeah, take care, man.
Thanks, mate. I have found Elliot Wade from Hoopin' and Luton. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm very good. It's great to have Bristol in the building.
Now, before we talk about the basketball, we need to actually get a little bit of this get-up going on. So look at the shoes he's wearing, first of all. Oh, yeah. Who are you got winning today, genuinely?
For the women's, Oakland's Wolves. For the men's, it's just a coin, but I'm going to go Bristol. Of course I've got to go Bristol, but two evenly matched teams today. But
that's what's exciting. Genuinely, this final is anyone, doesn't it?
Exactly. That's what we want to see. We want close games. We want excitement, but we don't want Newcastle to win. We want Bristol to win. We want Coach K to bring home. We want Coach K on top of the bus. Champagne over his head, down in it, out of the trophy. That's what I want to see. Coach K stumbling back to Bristol with a trophy.
I love that. Well, Elliot, you're looking as good as always, and I'm sure we'll catch up later on, yeah?
Indeed. Thank you, love you.
Look at that. I have found the Bristol Flyers Supporters Club here. Amy, how are we feeling today?
A little bit nervous, but really, really excited to be back here.
Genuinely, like, the nerves are real, right?
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, I can't even imagine what the players are feeling like.
I see you've gone with the pink on the face today. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, coordinated, got the horn, got the face paint. Good pink.
I was watching the last time we were in the final, there was a vlog made by the fans, right? And who opened up that vlog? Do you remember what you said on that video?
I think it was something like, I'm very excited to bring you guys along with me today.
Hi everyone, my name's Liv and I'm a huge Bristol Flyers fan, and today I'm really excited to take you with me to the BBL Cup Finals in Birmingham against Bristol Wolves.
You were so much short about them, weren't you?
Tiny, wasn't I? If you look back at it, I was really small.
Are you excited for today?
Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. It'll be so good.
Well, we'll catch you guys later on. I'm really excited. We'll see you soon, right? Look who I have found. It is the man himself, Mr. Till. Gareth, how are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you very much. You, Sam?
Oh, I'm doing wonderfully. We've made it, mate.
We're here 5 years to the day.
Were you here 5 years ago?
I was here 5 years ago. Hopefully, better result for today.
I mean, I'm looking for... Who's top scoring today, in your opinion?
I can see Demond Robinson having a good game. Keely Johnson's going to be, big influence there. But whoever settles down for either side, it's a different atmosphere, different arena. So whoever settles down well, I think those guys can certainly put a performance in.
It's really interesting hearing from Tilly because he obviously watches every game, but with an analytical point of view. So your opinion actually has some weight to it, I'd say, rather than other people just like, Flyers, I want you to win. So where do you think Flyers are going to potentially win it or lose it today?
I think it's just accustomed to the surroundings. Either team, if they feel comfortable in this setting, I think that's going to be key to it. Whichever team can settle down the phone, get used to the way the arena and the surroundings. I think that'll be the big key for tonight's game.
Bit of a cliche, but how important are the fans today? Very cliche.
Oh, massively important for today. I mean, it's great. Newcastle have got a good set of fans, and obviously the Flyers. After 20 years, we've built a really good, solid fan base, and it's great to see that numbers today.
Tilly, you're an absolute legend. Thanks for the interview. We'll catch up soon.
Thanks, mate.
I'm here with Flyers top fan, Jimbo. Are you coming to Estonia?
Yeah, I'll be in Estonia tomorrow. Yeah, flight booked.
Last year, Jimbo was with us in Poland and he was putting off their best player by shouting his name. So what techniques are you going to use today to put the other team off, Jimbo?
Identify the strong player, get in the head. No. Just support the Flyers team as much as we can. Cheer the boys on and we'll have a great time.
What's your prediction today, mate?
Well, it's 5 years of the day since we were sat in these very seats, so we're hoping for a better result that day. Flyers by 8.
Love that. Now, I've got Ryan Morgan here, who's actually the media man for Bristol City Football Club. Now, you are wearing a Bristol Flyers t-shirt.
Yes.
But what are you supporting on your leg right now?
That's all in the past, Sam.
Ryan actually is going to show everyone now his Surrey Scorchers tattoo. Come on, Ryan, get it out for the lads. It looks like... Have you started getting rid of that?
No, it's just from a long time ago.
It looks like it's getting worn down, but you are now a Bristol Flyers faithful, is that right?
Oh, 100%, all the way.
What's your prediction for today?
2-0 win.
2-0 win. That was yesterday, and it was a 2-1 win. Very good win, by the way.
Very good win.
What about the Bristol Flyers?
I reckon it's probably going to be a comfortable win. I reckon.
You heard it here first. Cheers, boy.
Yeah.
I'm here with Esme and Eliza. Do you come to the Flyers quite a lot?
Occasionally.
Now, what do you think the score's going to be today?
We're going to destroy them.
Destroy them? Yeah. What, by 20 points?
Like 100 points.
We're going to destroy them by... Eliza has said it. Esme, what do you think?
Same.
Okay, well, nice to meet you both. And I just want a big Let's Go Flyers as loud as you can, okay?
Let's go Flyers!
I am here with Frankie and Rob. How long have you been a fan for, guys?
About 3 or 4 years now, I think.
How did you start coming to the Flyers?
I'll tell you what it was. We got Groupon tickets for a game once.
Really?
Ages ago. And we saw Coach Kapoulis on the sidelines, absolutely raging all game.
That surprises me.
And we loved it. So eventually we started buying other tickets, then eventually season tickets. sponsoring the team, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's been a whole journey.
Well, we see these guys there nearly every single game. Now, Frankie, who's your favourite player?
Oh, maybe McCormack.
Oh, I love McCormack. What a boy. I said this week in a podcast, I think he's going to get the 3-point winner. If he does, that'd be crazy, right?
Yeah.
Frankie, what do you think the score's going to be?
I feel like it's going to be Newcastle 93, Flyers 96.
Everyone's giving it such... I don't want a close game, guys, okay? I want Flyers just go out there and smash them. That would be so nice. Appreciate all your support, guys, and we'll see you. I love the jersey as well. Look at that. Rocking the new jersey. We'll see you at the next home game, yeah?
Yeah, see you then.
I'm here with Sebi and Tom. Now, if you've ever been to a Flyers game and there's free throws happening, these are the guys that make the loudest noise I've ever heard. Are you excited for today's game?
Very excited.
Who is your favourite player?
Probably Corey.
What a legend Corey is. Well, do you think he'll get a few points today?
100%.
Nice. Tom, are you nervous?
No, I think we're going to win it today. I really do. I think it's going to be great.
Is this the first final you guys ever been to?
Sebi's first one. We came 5 years ago, so we're looking for redemption.
I've never been to a final, so I'm actually really, really excited. Guys, if you could you just do for me your loud noise for the camera? Hang on, wait till everyone... Is that all right?
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Incredible. You heard it here first. See you guys in a bit.
And as the Flyers make their way out onto court and the coaches sit down at least for a minute or two, we are set to go here in Birmingham. The first final of the season, the first final of the era. It is the Bristol Flyers in their pink against the Newcastle Eagles in their black.
Right, as you can hear, we're off and running. Let me take you inside the truck and watch it in action. I'll try not to disturb Kevin whilst he's directing.
About a minute ago, but the game didn't stop. You played on this floor, you played in big finals before. How long into the game do you feel like they don't want to win the game?
Looking very busy in the studio and Flyers are off to a good start.
Oh, Keedy Johnson squeezes one in off the glass. And one of the great free throw shooters in the league will go to the line for the first time tonight.
Not going well, folks. So far, it's Mike Ikoru's game. We're struggling a little bit at the moment. I got a lot of highlights. Can't really turn this around at the moment, but I got a lot of highlights of just him. Work to do for the Flyers with about 30 seconds left in the quarter. Yeah, I don't know what it's like on the other side of this cloth here, but it's gone quiet over here.
Newcastle ticking it down. Here's Okoro, the man of the first quarter, looking for 3 more and finding 3 more. Mike Okoro, sensational in the first quarter, 17 points for him, and he has the Newcastle Eagles in charge of the trophy final.
End of the first quarter. It is absolutely wild. Okoro's got 17 points of the 31. Flyers on 19, it's not the end of the world, so 12-point game. It looked a little bit worse at one point, but yeah, we need to get back in this. We're not shooting very well at all. A couple of guys on Seneca Knight and 2 fouls would be good to get him in foul trouble, but it's stopping Okoro. See you at half-time.
Knight needs to get it in. Turned it over. Robinson's going to heave it from half court. Oh my goodness, that was close, and it would have counted as well. But the Newcastle Eagles and Coach Mark Stewart loving life here at halftime in Birmingham. We're at the SLB Trophy Final, and it is the Eagles who lead this one by 52 points to 31. An unbelievably good first half.
Well, Jesse's back, folks. It's half-time. Jesse, not going brilliantly for the Flyers. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a bit of a grim first half, if we're honest. I don't really know what else to say. It wasn't very fun to watch.
It's going to take something special, right? As it's half-time, talk us through what we've got in the truck.
So on the left-hand side, you can kind of see, if you look at the top monitor there, that's where we run our graphics, and then you can sort of see There's VTs being played out from where Freddie usually sits, and that's going out onto Kevin's TX, and Kevin's directing. He loves being on camera. And then we've got Phil at the end over there. He's very excited that he's got some mics on some baskets and can hear some kadunks. We're having fun, even though maybe the Flyers are not having as much fun.
They're about to get an absolute grilling from Kapulis at halftime.
I think Kapulis looked very angry. I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room.
So we are losing 52-31 now. Not ideal, but there's always hope with the Flyers, always getting hot. I actually think they had the easier shooting half because we talked about the distraction of the curtain, like not being in the curtain and the full gap behind. So I think next quarter, so we will see. Watch this space. I'm not worried. I am a bit worried, but we're okay. You never know what these guys can do. It looks like we've got some trampolines now as well. Stay tuned for the second half.
The last few ticks of the third quarter. Spencer throws it away. Walshe on the floor. They've got some time here. It's a little high. Samuels for three. He could drive back one in. Well, these Bristol Flyers fans haven't had much to cheer today. Is there still a chance? Down 23. Mark Stewart will certainly believe that Bristol still have a chance, because that's what coaches always believe. But it's going to take something monumental to stop the Newcastle Eagles from here. 73-50.
All right, so we're down to 23 points going into the fourth quarter. We did it. It was a good quarter. A bit of a shame that last three by Corey didn't go, but if we come out firing, come out hot, maybe if we get it down to like 12 points early. First 12-0 run. We haven't had a run yet. They've had loads of runs. Joel definitely has the runs, but we've not really had any runs yet, so we'll have to see.
The Geordie fans on their feet. Ole, ole, Eagles. The chant as they get ready to do as they've done so many times down the years to celebrate once again. Oh, Candy on the buzzer as well. Bristol will inbound it. Time will expire. And from tip to buzzer, this game has been dominated by the Newcastle Eagles. And they are the trophy champions. Mark Stewart embraces his opposite number. But what a moment for him. And what a moment for Newcastle. The legacy continues. Eagles are the champions.
Look what I found. Absolute legend of the game. Well, not player, just... I don't really know what you do. Twitter, that's basically what I see of you.
Just a fan of the culture, more of anything. Part of the Flyers family. That's about as specific as we need to get, I think.
And right now, family is pretty much all we got, right?
That's all we got. It's, I'm not going to lie, Sam, I'm down bad.
How bad?
10 out of 10 bad, I reckon.
When did it start for you?
Midway through the first quarter, I think, I thought it might get a bit rough, and it went downhill from there. There was a couple of moments, but what can you say? The Eagles just completely had our number, completely took Keedy out of the game, and I think with Micah Koru having 17 in the first quarter, and then Seneca Knight going on to get 22. It's just, they just had our number today.
So did Akura actually only get 2 points the rest of the game?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, we couldn't hit anything, but then the Eagles were, I think they were 50% through the first quarter and a half or something. They were like 8 from 16 or something. They were just shooting the lights out. But, yeah.
Positives from the day, what do you think?
Nice turnout, nice atmosphere, wicked for British basketball. I'm sure the pink looked great on camera, and Corey got himself amongst it. And Corey, although he's like, 6'1", and he's just not going to back down from anyone. And Coach K always says that the toughest team always wins. Corey is Bristol tough, do you know what I mean? And loved seeing that from him.
Thanks for coming on. Where can people find you? Honestly, this guy has so much insight on his social media, so check him out.
Matt Hardy BBD or BritBasket Daily on socials. Check it out.
Well, look, I spoke to him pre-game. I might as well speak to him. Look at that face. Hell of a performance from Newcastle, though, wasn't it? Hell of a performance.
Yeah, they were locked in, ready to go from the jump. And again, this venue is about which team can start making shots first. Michael Carroll was able to do that, which infused confidence in the rest of the team. And for the Flyers, they could just never get out of first gear. But I've been in those shoes before, and I promise you that those guys will bounce back.
I was going to say, give us something to hang on to here, because it was a rough day, but first final in, 5 years, I think, for the Flyers. Do you think they'll be back again?
Absolutely. I mean, my first final here, I lost by 50 points. I also had a performance when I had 2 points, and then I went on to win 10 more championships. So the future is bright for the Bristol Flyers. You got a new stadium coming. You're still in the cup competition, so 20th season. So this is only the beginning, so make sure you guys stay behind those guys because they're coming.
And what about this man's hosting debut, by the way? Absolutely smashed it. Well done, you. Great job. Are you happy with it? Did you enjoy it?
You know what? It was a lot of fun. I think, the hard work that I put in over the last 2 weeks, I've been grafting, man. And once I stepped in front of the camera, it just all flowed out. So it's all about preparation. And, man, yeah, I loved it, man. I was grateful for the opportunity.
You did a superb job. Well done, you. Well done to Newcastle as well. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you. See you guys. Take care. Peace.
Okay, look, we've been putting a bit of a sort of sad moment on this, but to be honest with you, Bristol Flyers, we often are sort of not seen as the team who are going to do, great things. Like, they always have us down further down the table, and we got ourselves to a final. And do you know what? Boys did themselves proud by the end, and we fought hard. We did our best. We are still in another, like I said, semi-final. And I'd say, this time the occasion got the better of us, but I know we'll come back fighting, come back swinging, and we'll see where we go for the rest of the season. So I appreciate you all joining us for this podcast. Sorry Joel couldn't be with us. I hope he feels better soon, and we will catch you on the next podcast.